What's going on, guys? I'm right here and one of my favorite spots to fish. This place in Melbourne, and it's super high tide right now. Normally we're all the way back there. There is like a bunch of things going on right here. I just want to show you a little bit of this little area. It's cool. This is the ramp, and then I have like there's a rooster going crazy right now. And there's something here I want to show you. They have a little mascot here, which is really cool. He's sleeping. He's tired. Look at him. What's up, buddy? He's chilling. How's it going? All right. He's tired. So, but yeah, we're gonna head out there right now and see what to catch. I don't know. Like, I was talking to the guy in charge here, and then he was telling me that mostly people have been catching trout and some snook. I don't know what this high tide, how it's gonna be. The tides don't really move here that much. There's not like a peak tide. It kind of like stays flat, so it's gonna look like this for most of the day, but we'll see what we catch. Let's get out there. All right, we are out in the first spot here. I saw some bait fish going crazy right there. So let's get started. I'm gonna try top water on that right now. I'm being very slow, but hopefully, let's see. That's too far, but it could have been that just the bird went out. Yeah, this is very different conditions for me right now. The last time I was here, I was still using live bait. I have since stopped using live bait. So this is my first time fishing this area on artificial only. So I don't know what to expect, what to use. I'm gonna treat it like Mosquito Lagoon. Although this is way more, well, it's way deeper for sure. And there's lots of channels here. So I don't know if top water is gonna be, oh, hang on. Something moved there. Let's see if they'll attack it. Well, I'll try a little bit longer. But I was saying I'm not 100% top water is gonna be the way forward here, but I will always try it. And I'm just spooking bait fish right now. But I know some shallow areas here, and I might go try that. There should be some oyster bars. If I don't find them, I will look on smart fishing spots and look for, I'll put the oyster contour on it and see if we can find some oysters. Definitely on the open flats, it's definitely shallower, and the only problem is we have north winds going on right now, and it's going to be very tough to be out in the open. But at least I won't hit bottom anywhere today. It'll be great. I'm just gonna try this inside areas here before I go out there. I'm gonna try the points of these islands here, just in case. And then probably go in the bottom. I've caught snook here before, but way further out, closer. We're about, I want to say about two miles, maybe even less than that, from Sebastian Inlet. So there's a lot of fish coming in. There's always good fishing there, always good snook there. So they'll come in here sometimes, and I usually go further south, and you know, that's usually where I find the snook. I also find snook like just hanging inside the mangroves, being really stubborn and not coming out for anything. Even when I had live shrimp, I would put it right in front of their face and they would just not even move. Didn't even flinch, did not care about it. So it's a little bit tougher, but the rewards usually are greater too, you know. There's big snook on this coast, and we are in the hunt for them right now. Not a whole lot of redfish on this side, not at this far down, but there are some. I've caught some here before, nothing big. You want the big redfish, you want to go up further north into Mosquito Lagoon and Indian River and all those places. Been seeing a lot of bait fish moving around here, right in the middle. So I'm gonna just test the waters. Right now it's just a matter of seeing what's out here right now. I don't know if they're in the mangroves. I don't know if they're in the flats. It's been a long time since I fished this, so that's gonna be a trial and error right now. But we'll find fish. I'm positive. I've never been skunked here, but I had some tough times here before too, even with live shrimp. All right. I've said in one of my videos before that I had a place where I launched, I went really far and didn't catch anything big, and then I came back to the launch and I started fishing right next to it and I caught some nice snook. This is the place. So right there where that sailboat is where the launch is, and I went all the way out, went probably about like 35-40 minutes out. Didn't catch anything. Came back here. I was like, you know what? Let me just try this. Boom! Snook. And I was like, wow! I just wasted half of the day. I could have been fishing here the whole time. But you live and you learn. So now I'm trying this out first. I always do now. And of course, I never catch it now. The snook is never here when I try it first. Well, hopefully today will be different. Okay, I always like to try little places like that, little holes. Fish love to be in places like that, so let's see. Smart Fishing Spots is telling me to stay in the wind. We've got north wind, straight north coming down, so like it's just blowing right through the river, and I'm not sure about that. Sometimes you have to adapt, you know, it's AI. Sometimes it's great, sometimes you have to use your imagination with it, you know. You know, take what they say on the app and add some of your knowledge to it and find a fish. Don't go straight off what they say. Sometimes I do, sometimes it works perfectly, but sometimes you need to improvise. And I think today is gonna be one of those days. But I will try. I got my anchor today and I can try to stay in one place. I'm gonna go closer to the big water there. If I don't catch anything on this side, I will try to get closer to the inlet. See, I keep saying pass now, but we'll see how it goes. Ow. Sorry, buddy. Something fell there too. They always complain. I always go out there like, going crazy when I spook them. And today, sometimes when I'm going to a new spot, I use the Salt Strong app and check out what is going on that area, see what people are saying, or check what the coaches are saying on that. You know, we don't have a weekend game plan right now because it's a Thursday. It's also my birthday, so I'm out here. I'm hoping I got a birthday present today, but so I usually check, just make sure there's, you know, different intel I'm not familiar with. But today I did. What I'm trying to do today is see how I perform with what I know, with the little intel I have from this, from past experience. But since the tide's so high, it's completely different. But I'm gonna try to see what happens today with my own knowledge and see if I can adapt and, you know, find the fish on my own. Might not happen, but and I might go and check the platform and see what people are saying anyway, if I get bored of not catching anything. But hopefully I am confident I will find something. So let's go find them. I still have my spoon tied up. Maybe that's what's gonna work here. That would have been cool. I haven't caught anything on the spoon yet. Well, I hooked on a snook, and then it came off right next to the kayak. So haven't really landed any fish on a spoon. All right. So my last option here will be the sculpted shrimp. And everything's still so slow. This is a good place to have a fish and depth finder, because especially now I used to have one. Well, I still have it. I just need to get the translucent. I need to get a new one. But the actual fish finder is fine. I gotta buy a part for it and probably get it back on, especially for winter. It's nice to see where the water is a bit warmer, and I think I'm gonna invest in that for winter time. But you usually can tell where the water is gonna be warmer. And it's nice to find out how deep things are. Okay. Try something I normally don't do, which is throw a gulp shrimp in the open, because I end up always catching catfish. But nothing's biting right now. I might be going in the wrong spot. Yeah, not even that. All right, so change of plans. I am gonna get into the canals and try that out. I have caught snook and redfish in there before, so Maybe that's what I should be doing and not be sitting here in this wind exposed areas. So let's go. I will troll on the way there. Maybe I'll catch a trout to save my life. Let's go. Okay, this is a bit worried now because I usually catch trout here right in the middle, and I haven't even had a nibble. This is actually the first place I caught fish on artificial. Right there, right at the entrance. I was using a mirror lure, probably the same one I had the other day, because I kept that. I just switched the treble hooks on it because they got rusted, but that's what I caught fish with. I might even try that. Maybe that's the way to go. A bit silent, less busy bait. I have a Slam Shady 2.0 right now being trolled, but nothing is happening. I'm going into that canal there. There's a bunch of mangrove islands and canals in between, so I'm gonna go in there, see if there's anything. There's lots of points and entrances, and I'm now going south towards the inlet and see if there's anything there. Hopefully that's the way forward. It was cold and it's now boiling here. The sun's like full on me. Hang on. Oh no, it was bottom. Never mind. And hang on. Now I got bite. Hang on. That's probably a blowfish, but could be a trout. All right, first bite. Okay. Now I feel a bit more hopeful. Let's see. It's right in the middle. Not by the mangroves, but I'm gonna put it there first and then reel in. See if there's anything else in the middle. It was an aggressive bite, so it felt like a mangrove snapper. Or a trout. Sometimes the trout go crazy too. And this is really cool, isn't it? So just look at this little canal, like a little river with mangroves on both sides, and I've seen big snook like just sitting here. Never caught one out of this mangroves, but sometimes the water's so clear here, you can see them just sitting there. Not hungry, just relaxing. And on this side, you can find a gator sometimes. Well, over there too, but I've seen it more down here for some reason. There's a stick floating there. Thought it was a gator for a second, but it's not. And it's getting cooler too. I don't see them roaming around as much. Alright, let's move. This is brutal. Let's go. I want to catch a fish. I'm being spoiled in Southwest Florida, where I catch big reds before 8 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 10 now and nothing yet. I can get deeper in there. And then I'm clear of this. No, that was crap. I might have to stand up and underhand this a little bit. This rod's really long. I'm gonna have to back up out of here. There was something under me there that had a weird collar. I don't know what it was. Don't want to know. Oh, that's some talent. Yeah, I have no space to like cast here. So, just like that then. Okay, I'm gonna investigate my hit, all my rods up top. I'm gonna pull them down. Actually goes somewhere there. Oh, look at that. I just gotta be able to turn. But that's some interesting little thing there. I'm gonna investigate. That's cool. Alright, rods are down, so I will fit under here. Getting deep in there. Might flag my head, but that's okay. Okay, alright, we're through. I'm gonna keep my rods here for now and just drift in there. And try a little shrimp this time. Definitely more mosquitoes here. Oh, it opens up. Okay, I thought it was gonna be super closed out. Oh. Thought I was finding this secret cove somewhere and nobody can get through, but it's just open water. Which might be a good thing. Yeah, it's right there. That's the river. Just a little cut through. Let's see what it's on this GoPro. Stop recording. Alright, so now I got dolphins showing off all around me. There's one there, there's one right here, he's right there. See, he's catching fish, and I'm sitting here getting skunked. I'm gonna go around him. That's gotta be something there. I'm gonna go to that point there. He definitely knows something I don't. He's the local. I'm the tourist now. I'm about to put a popping cork on and see what happens. He's right there. It might be the way forward. Rig a little popping cork and just wait. Heck, smart fishing spots now. Because this is getting a bit too hard. Alright. Let's find myself here. Zoom in. Okay, so the next little bend, it's showing yellow, which is supposed to be good. It's very exposed. The next point, if I go down, there's nothing here. That I tried that first spot there, didn't find anything. So let's go try that. See if there's anything there. There's so many good spots that I can't pass up. I could just see like, oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. And then I never get to anywhere because I keep stopping. But maybe they're in the open water. They're not here next to the mangroves. And I keep insisting on this. Starting to doubt myself now. Let's not do that. Let's find them. Let me see. It's just a flat tide. And apparently I already missed the feeding hour. But they were definitely not feeding before. No, I'm catching trash. More like a stick or oyster or something. Yep. Stick fish. There it is. Doesn't count. Okay. I'm going in the middle. Since the wind's like a little bit better now, I'll just drift. There's lots of bait fish there. Let's start with a shrimp in the middle. And try a paddle tail. Oh, hang on. Got a bite. Come on. No. That was tiny. That was a bite. Oh, that's a good start. Maybe I'm just wasting my time in this mangroves and you should have been fishing the middle there. I feel like there's only gonna be trout there, but hey, right now, anything will do. I'll be glad to catch a catfish right now. I could be hitting bottom too, like grass or something. Could be it. No, it's a little tiny bite. Well, I've actually made it to the spot I normally catch snook. It's just across there. It's usually super shallow. So I'm gonna go into the wind, go across, and try that. There's a little island there too. We caught redfish there too. That might be the way forward. Stick to what you know and hope for the best. I just saw a shark. But it disappeared. I've caught a shark before. You know what? I'm actually gonna rig a popping cork, because I just remember I caught a shark and a red on a popping cork here before. I think I'm gonna have to do that. But the reason for that was just because it was really shallow then. Hey, okay. I got nothing to lose. Okay. I got a little popping cork. I don't even know where to start. There's a point there, so it might be a good spot. And I might try the middle too. But hey, I got a nice long, almost 3 feet leader on that right now. Just because it's so deep right now. Let's see. And I left that Z-Man shrimp on because it moves a lot, has all these little tentacles and little, I don't know, not tentacles, but little arms on that move, so it'll look more real. There's a tiny little dolphin there, a little baby one. Just saw his little fin. Very little. There's his mama there. There's the whole family. It's crazy to fish in a place with no tides. Like, there's nothing to look forward to right now because it's flat. You look at the tide chart, it's flat. Doesn't go up or down, just a straight line. Just a straight line all day. So you gotta find where the fishes are holding and hope they'll stay there. And the water's super dark too. That's another thing. I've been here where like it was so clear before. You can see everything. Right now, it's chocolate water. I've caught shark here before, I've caught snook here before, reds, trout, everything I've caught here before in this area. I think I'm hitting bottom here already. It's not that deep here. Okay, I'm gonna try to catch anything right now. Just to get a little action. Catfish, blowfish, a ladyfish, even a mullet. If I can snag one right now, will be fun. Because, oh, hang on. Oh, come on, dude, get it. That's the only thing that I'm getting bites on now is this popping cork, and that's tiny bites. That's funny how I went my last day of fishing, where it was probably my best day ever, to today, which is probably the worst day of fishing I've ever had, that I haven't even caught a catfish. And I'm kind of trying. I'm right in the middle, just letting it sit. So yeah, went from the best day to the worst day. On my birthday too. How about that? I think I got an early present, and that's it. That's all I get. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try one more spot, and if that doesn't produce any fish, I'm gonna go sit at the beach and have a beer, and maybe throw a line out there. It's so rough right now. I don't think my sinkers are gonna hold anywhere, but I can always try. Maybe I'll catch something there and count that as not a skunk today, because that is a proper skunk today. Not even a catfish or a blowfish or a pinfish. That's bad. Alright, let's try one more, see how it goes. Oh, that was cool. I've never seen a dolphin do that. At least outside of SeaWorld. But somebody once told me that they caught fish under this sailboat. I'm gonna check. Probably not today. All right, guys, that's it. I'm back out on the kayak launch, ready to pack this up, and for the first time in my life, completely skunked. Not even bites today. That was insane, and I was there for a long time too. I don't know, but you know, I guess this is gonna be like a podcast. You know, but at least we get to see all the spots. It looks awesome, looks perfect, it's one of the best places to fish, but not today. This tide just killed the bite. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's water quality. I don't know if it's just the tide or anything. I don't know. Can't tell. But hope you enjoyed this video. Next time we'll probably just get back to the southwest coast and, you know, make sure we got some more action and, you know, catch some of the big ones. Tight lines.